I'm pixelseed. I'm a visualist based out of Baltimore. Just put on Byte night tonight. One of the promoters. It was an awesome show. There was really decent turnout, awesome bands, great to work with new guys, out of town, national acts, and local people as well. It was really cool.
Let's talk about your visuals. What do you do with that?
For visuals, I use multi-sources. I use a glitched out NES. Use no carrier stuff in that. It's pretty cool. I use run some stuff off of a Mac. Have DVD backups as well. I process everything at home and then run about 4 or 5 different layers. I use cell DNA and use Livid Block, which is a great piece of equipment if you can get your hands on it. And I mix all that stuff together for bands. I normally do political work. Certain bands I'll do aesthetics and things like that, standard glitches and abstracts, but I prefer not to do abstracts. I didn't come out here just to put out a pretty picture. Other guys do that and that's cool. They do awesome work, but that's not what I do. And so most of my stuff is a socio-economic, political type of work. The visuals speak for themselves. It's easier. I don't have some grand manifesto. I'm more into accountability. I don't have a problem with the state. I just wish the state would be accountable, or cops, or religion, or whatever. I just think people need to be more accountable, and that's kind of what I'm pushing out in my message.
Let's talk about the event, what we're looking at here.
Okay, the event was great. Slow start. Thankfully, this time of year, Baltimore was pretty nice on the weather, which I liked. First time in this venue, the Our House, been wanting to play here for a while. The club owner was awesome. Brought a bunch of bands, brought Starscream down, Walrus, Bear and Walrus, brought them down. Got to play with Trey again, which is always a pleasure. Love playing with Trey. He's the kind of musician that just lets you do your thing, and he doesn't hold you back. I like to show him some of the stuff before I go live with it, though. And Kid Romelin and Paris was just cool, man. It was just an awesome vibe. Everyone, I didn't see anyone seem to have a bad time. Everyone seemed to have actually a really good time. Great sound going on, great visuals, of course. But yeah.
I thought it went great as well.
Yeah. Tired. I always implode after a set. I'm just so mentally attached to what you're doing. Just get a little tired.
What about the next one? Let's hear about what the plan is.
Next one, we have, the goal is when people hear or see Byte Night, it's supposed to be an all-chip venue. There's latitude there, but we're not looking to do cover bands or anything like that. We're looking to do original music. If you're an artist, musician, and you do original music, I don't care if you cover a song or two, but if you got something to say, audio-wise or video-wise, you want to hook up with us, you want to make it down to Baltimore. It just seems like a natural progression from New York to Boston to Philly down to Baltimore. And we're going to be doing more of them. We have one coming up pretty soon in West Virginia. We're hoping to get back into Baltimore pretty soon. Maybe in September. We're not sure. We're still working out the details. If something comes up sooner, we'll do sooner. But definitely by September to do it. And that's what we want to do.
Are we looking at a quarterly event or eventually monthly?
Honestly, I'd like to do monthly. It's just systematic. I think it's the way to go. I think we're barking a little louder than we think we'd get away with. Unless we can find venues that we can get into or get into this venue or get enough people to justify the cost of bringing in really cool acts. Because I don't want to bring in somebody from New York and not compensate them for their talent and their time. And that's just not cool. So I would personally like to do it every month or every other month. And it's whatever Trey and I can organize and get together. Or we might do 1 month in Baltimore, another month somewhere else, mid-Atlantic, one in DC, maybe West Virginia, just kind of bounce it around, make it easier for people to come out to shows.
I was wondering though why there was no open mic tonight. Because I think just
that's a great question.
Because I know with 8 Static, I've been going there regularly, and they now have like 8 slots. 8 slots.
Yeah.
You know, and I think even for like an event like Byte Night, where it's a new event, you know, you can almost use it as not just, you know, promoting talent, but also incubating talent in the city. And that could really bring it. So I was really impressed that you had such a crazy lineup. Like, this is really impressive for a first show, but I thought too, you know, you don't need to maybe invest so much overhead and bring so many acts and just open up the slot. Take a chance.
Oh, well, we could have invested a lot more in overhead. You know, I'm proud of who we brought in. Really proud of who we brought in. I'm glad to share a stage with them. Or really the Starscream's doing their thing, so I was glad to get part of the crowd. It was all top-notch, all talented guys. Any booker would be a fool not to book them, and fans would be a fool not to go see them live. And that's really, you can see what you want to see on video, which is awesome. You can connect. You really need to go and see bands live. As for the open mic, it would have been perfect for the delay because waiting to have more people come in, but it was much more controlled. It was our first baby step out, and we just wanted to control as much as possible. And you bring in more bands, just one more factor to worry about.
Well, he originally had it set at the Hexagon, which had to start later.
Yeah.
And it had a lot of acts, and there wasn't time.
You can't start until 9:30. The way they're neighbors, so we were geared that way, and we set up that way. But we came here, Jody, club owner at our house, just gave us latitude, which is extremely helpful. Hindsight, yeah, I wish we would have done that because I know a bunch of guys that just need to get their teeth cut or their feet wet.
Like you said, there's too many chances for curveballs, though, especially with those.
Yeah, just for the first one. I think what other venues up north are doing with open night, that's the way to go. It opens it up. We're not exclusive. We're not some clique. We want people to come in. I want people to come. People like Trey gave me chances to play for them. To cut my teeth and go, look, this is what I want to do, and we'll do the same here, without a doubt. And I can definitely see it doing this. And at least the next time we play in Baltimore, it'll be a part of it. It just seems like a no-brainer.
Well, it definitely needs to be something down here. I think setting up something consistent, setting up a consistent venue,
like a website or a blog, or
cultivate the scene,
you have to.
bring existing talent in. And help incubate, like Carlson said, incubate talent.
I'm into the Baltimore chip sound,
Yeah, the Baltimore chip sound.
I'm not sure what that is, but
the Paris definitely has a unique thing going on with it.
I haven't heard him before.
Paris
was cool. I definitely didn't see the guy live, and when we had the extra slot, we're like, we need to get this guy here. He's in Mid-Atlantic. We want to get local guys.
And he has trouble getting up to some of the northern shows, so it was a good opportunity for him.
That's one thing. One thing 8-bit guys need to do. They need to get a car. I can understand the New York guys. I understand that, because where are you going to park it? But you guys got to get cars. Just make life easier for yourself. It helps.
Well, I'm looking forward to this happening, and I know some of the people in Philly are looking for some new gigs they can play.
Oh God, yeah. Our goal is, what we want to do is absolutely, we are sold out for Mid-Atlantic guys. We're not going to have a show and not have Mid-Atlantic guys. But at the same turn, there is such an awesome talent pool up north. These guys have been doing it for a long time. Trey and I were talking, we want to mix it where if we can bring a national act in, a bigger name in, take care of them, pay them what they need to be paid, we want to bring people in, right? We definitely want to bring people in from Philly. We don't exactly know who right this minute, but we definitely want to bring in guys from up north so they can go, yeah, look what Baltimore's doing. It's not just a handful of guys saying they want to do this. And it just takes time and growth and development and relationship and all that stuff. But that's definitely a goal that we want to do. And I think the only way to do that is be consistent and kind of open the door for them.
That's true.
That's